What's up, guys? Hobbo88 here, and welcome back to iRacing for another look at some new content that released on iRacing this week. And I'm talking about, of course, Crandon International Raceway, the off-road track for the Lucas Oil off-road trucks. It's probably the most famous, maybe, off-road track in America, if not the world. It's um, it's a track that I've watched heaps of racing at. I used to follow the off-road racing many years ago, actually, when it was called Talk. Um, and this track always puts on good racing, no matter what. There's two different layouts here. There's a short layout which sort of just has the main start finish line area, and then there's a long layout which goes right up around the back past the land rush start. And all that stuff. And in this video, we're going to take a look at both those layouts, but we're also going to take a look at the three different trucks in iRacing. We're going to start with the Pro Lights here on the short layout, and then look at the long layout in the Pro 2s and Pro 4s. So just a little bit of a preview of the track, I guess, in this video, like I do with the dirt tracks. I think this is going to be really good fun, actually, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I can't wait to get out there and take a look at this track. So without waiting any further, let's get stuck into it in the Pro Light here on the short layout at Crandon. All right, so here we are. We've loaded in, and I have no idea whereabouts we are in the pit area here. We'll just take off and see where we end up. I don't actually know whereabouts it's set us off here for the short layout. So let's get out and have a look. I've just put on the default iRacing Crandon setup. Alright, so it looks like we are not far from the start of the lap, actually. So this is the start finish line right here. So this is the short layout. We've gone off of the track where the long layout goes and then joined back on here already. It's deceptive, the amount of elevation change, actually. Straight away, it's almost surprising. So we come down into the big hairpin here. And then this is just where we come out of the pits, so that's already going to be in a lap. Over the big Buddha towards the end of the lap, and then the final hairpin, the scene of so many famous and dramatic ends to races. And I forget that the Pro Light's got very little power, so it didn't like that at all. So normally the full track would go off there to the right, and then come back around and join in here. I've spent a lot of hours watching racing around here. The big Labor Day race weekend is always good to watch. And I mean, when I first started watching this stuff, it was the Greaves, particularly Johnny Greaves back then. CJ had only just started in Pro Lights when I used to watch. But Johnny Greaves, RJ Johnson, or Ricky Johnson, I should say. Rob McEachran, guys like that. And there was a really good series. I can't remember if it was on, might have been on YouTube, I think. And it was, it followed the whole season, the whole Talk off-road season, back then. I don't remember what year that was. It was several years ago now. I don't get to watch it as much anymore, but I think back then it was even broadcast on YouTube. Not YouTube, Red Bull TV or something. Man, it's just so much fun. Starting to get a bit of a feel for the trucks now as well, remembering how they drive. So I'm guessing that we peel off here to the right somewhere to get out to the pits, and we'll just go around here real quick. And there it is, yeah, so here's your pit entry right here. So that's the short layout, guys, and that's the Pro Light trucks. Probably the least enjoyable of the 3 trucks, but it is the free one, so probably the most commonly used. We're going to come back and have a look at the long layout right after a replay here with the Pro 2s, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back for that next. Okay guys, so we're back now in the Pro 2s. It probably looks exactly the same, but I can guarantee that it's not going to drive the same. These things have a lot more power, and they'll be a lot more fun. I didn't mention before that that was in the morning as well at 35% track state, or track usage. I've left it at 35%, I liked that, but now we're in the afternoon and we're on the long layout. I'm surprised that the pit area is in the same spot. I expected the pit area might have been over near the land rush start, so that's a little surprising, but I guess it makes sense to be there because it's right before the start-finish line, so you can come straight out of the pits and start a lap. But anyway, let's have a look here. This is where it's going to differ. Straight out of the first couple of jumps, and then we're going to go left and now right, this way. And now we're on the long layout. The more well-known and more commonly used layout, well, as far as I'm aware. I didn't even realise there was a short layout, to be honest. So down this big straight over the Buddha. Got a bit of a kink in it right here. That's a cool corner. Right as you got to jump. And then this tight hairpin. Now this is back along next to the land rush start, which is over to the right-hand side of screen. You guys can't really see it, probably. A couple of little jumps, and then this super fast right-hander. Got to try and get around to the inside wall. Oh, what a corner! What a corner! And then that makes this whole section of the track very different, because you're coming into it with so much more speed than what we did just a minute ago, coming off the short layout and the Pro 2 Lite. So, track is very different. Changes the whole dynamic of this whole section even, having so much more speed coming in. Grab a bit of handbrake to get the back of the truck to rotate on the corner entry, and that's a lap. Oh my god, what a lap it is too. Alright, now I know where it goes. Let's see if we can unleash the hounds. I mean, I already knew where the track went, but now that I've sort of seen it, that's terrible through there. Just a great track. Has a little bit of everything. It's got undulation, jumps, corners of all different degrees, but then this corner right here. I like this one as well. Over the little rise. Full on the drift. Now we'll be interested to see what the Pro 4 is like when we drive it, but I'm a fan of the Pro 2. I love the rear wheel drive, which is the difference for those that don't know between a Pro 2 and a Pro 4 is the Pro 2 is just rear wheel drive, the Pro 4 is a 4-wheel drive. So the Pro 4 is a little bit more powerful in that it can get the power down better. But driving these are basically drift trucks, these things. This is pretty similar, I guess, to a stadium super truck for those that are familiar with those. In its concept, which is huge suspension, massive power, and rear-wheel drive. That little kink there. That hairpin is just, you come into it with so much speed, it's just impossible to get right. This corner though, you guys. I think that's my new favorite corner in iRacing. Oh. I'm absolutely certain that the lines I'm taking are not the fastest way to do this, and I'm definitely too sideways in a lot of spots, but oh my goodness, it's fun. That was much better through there. Grab a tear off. Oh, we got a little bit of the bank on the right. Lucky these things are like monster trucks, it doesn't matter. That sequence, the big fast right-hander followed by that big left-hander with a couple of jumps in it, that's the best. That is the best, you guys. That is the best piece of racetrack I've ever seen. Unbelievable. There we go again. That's amazing. I was going to park it on this lap, but I'm going to go once more. I was having so much fun that I just missed the pit entry. That corner, that left-hander over the crest, that's something else. I just want to keep going, but we'll park it. We'll have a look at the replay, guys, and then we'll come back and check it out again in the Pro 4s. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this. Alright guys, so what I've done is I've taken the Pro 4 truck that we're sitting in here right now and moved it to the start of the Land Rush area from the pits to get this one underway, to give you guys a bit of an idea of how the Land Rush works. So if we go this way, you can see this is the hairpin corner down here on the long section of the track, and straight ahead down here is the super fast right-hander that I was having a lot of fun with there in the last race. Now I'm not sure exactly where the start is for this, but I believe it's around about here somewhere, and we'll find out when we do our first race. But anyway, you start here, launch control, and everybody just sails down the hill together in a big land rush, and it's going to be pretty epic. And we moved into the late afternoon as well, so we get some pretty cool lighting now probably, and I moved the track usage up to 65% too, so we'll get a little bit more of a worn track here for the Pro 4. So the driving technique in this car is very different to the Pro 2, being four-wheel drive instead of two-wheel drive. You're a lot more understeer. You're turning into the corners a lot more, but you're a lot more aggressive too. And typically a lot faster as well. Look at that lighting. Oh my goodness, we took a wild ride off of the bump in the middle of the straight there. All right, we go down into the fast right-hander. Oh, you just hold it flat, turn it in. Oh. I don't know how these things cope with the hammering that they take on the landing of the jumps and stuff. Every time I drive one of these things, I feel like Adrian Cheney. Even when you drive them as reserved as you can, you still feel like you're just throwing it everywhere. Oh my god, I can't believe that we just lobbed it at the corner like that and it's stuck. Oh boy, we get another awkward bounce. This truck gets a bit of a strange bounce across the bumps down there. It's just full stick. This section of racetrack is just unbelievable though. I spent so many hours playing around in the trophy trucks, and it must have been, I reckon it was the original dirt, Colin McRae dirt. I reckon it was the one that had Crandon and the trophy trucks, the pro trucks. I spent so many hours, just so good. I haven't turned a lap around here since, and I miss it. And I forgot how much I missed it. Oh, I'm deep under brakes this time. Nah, just hook a bit of handbrake in, should be right. And try and get around the left-hand side of this awkward bump. That's better. We even have a fifth gear. Oh my god, that's hauling the mail. That was a beautiful landing off that jump. Oh, this is the quickest run we've had through this section. It's just hold it flat, point it where you want it to go. Oh my goodness. It's not the fast way to race, I'm sure, but it's fun. Oh, we blew it up. We're actually revving it that hard that we blew it up. I actually don't know what setup I had on that truck either, by the way. I don't think it was the baseline, so that might be why. Oh my god. We cooked it. Let's go check out the replay, guys. Well, all I can say is how good is the Pro Truck on iRacing. I don't drive these things a lot, and every time I do, I just get a huge smile on my face. They're so much fun to drive. That being said, though, Crandon is easily the best addition for these cars, or trucks, I should say. Some of the tracks on here are quite cool, but this is what they're built for. This is the sort of track that these things should be driving on, without a doubt. I just can't believe how much fun that is, to be honest. I expect it to be fun, but it was a lot more enjoyable than I thought it would be. The thing that probably surprised me the most is the scope and the scale of the track. It doesn't look that massive until you're actually turning laps on it. And like the size of the jumps, the amount of undulation, all that stuff, it's huge. It's very deceiving on TV, obviously. You don't get that same perspective. But man, when you put it in a sim, and start cutting laps like this, you really get a feel for that. It's almost awe-inspiring, actually. The speed and the undulation, it's just, yeah, it's pretty incredible. I had a heap of fun with this, guys. I hope you did too. Hopefully we can get some racing in on this track in these. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see some of that. But that's it for this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Hobbo88, twitch.tv/Hobbo88 to tune into the live streams. If you are planning on signing up to iRacing, don't forget to refer my email. It's down in the description below. But that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.